All right, can we just stop down for just a second and talk about how hot the potato farmers are? No, I don't mean hot like that. I mean physically. Very warm season for the Washington potato growers, and we should thank them because summer is a crucial time for potato farming as warm weather and longer days provide optimal conditions for potato growth. Bet you didn't think you'd learn that on our podcast. These families are working hard to make sure you have French fries, to make sure you have mashed potatoes, and it is important to appreciate the hard work of our farmers who help sustain our food supply and don't get the same breaks this summer as you do. Learn more about how great our Washington State potato farmers are. Just go to potatoes.com/farmfamilies.
In this week's Marketers Report, Chris Brandt, Chief Marketing Officer at Chipotle Mexican Grill, weighs in on the power of audio.
We've used audio to reinforce what we're showing on TV, what we're showing in other digital channels. When your priority is driving reach, boy, everybody seems to listen to the radio.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to the audiences, conversations, trusted influencers, insights, and data you need to grow. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.
Second date update.
I try to think back about the time in people's lives when they partied the most. And I'd say if you went to college, it was probably there.
Yeah, that's a safe bet.
God, you should see what happened to my GPA when I moved into a sorority house. It's not good.
Perfect grades?
No.
Oh, weird. I mean, the thing is, even if you didn't go to college, it probably happened at the college frat party that you crashed.
Also true.
That was where you went the hardest. And I know our listener today, David, he didn't go to a college party, but he says he sure raged like he was at one.
What?
During his first date.
Oh, wow. No.
David, you sound like my type of guy, bro.
Oh.
I mean, like 10 years ago you would be. I don't want anything to do with you now, but we're glad to have you here.
No, I'm just.
Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, how are you?
Okay,
We're doing good.
are you saying this with pride or with shame?
Lots of shame, I'll say.
Okay.
Oh,
That's where I needed to know where we're starting at.
I would own it,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm owning it, but I could have made a whole fool out of myself. I have no idea.
Oh,
You have no
okay.
idea.
You're not
That's
sure.
Not good.
That's even worse.
okay. Well, what do you remember? Do you remember this girl's name?
Yeah, and so I do, because she was super attractive to me. We matched on a dating app, me and Melissa, and
Melissa.
one of her pictures, she had like a oversized band tee, and like a bunch of piercings all the way down her ear.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, she seemed really cool, right up my alley. Like, she knows how to party. That's what it seemed like.
Okay. So you're going into it thinking, like, this girl can party.
This girl's fun.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't think she was any kind of prude. Like, I thought that we could, balls to the wall.
Like let loose and hang and
Can we say that on
Right, exactly.
Oh, well, it's too late. It's already been said.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. This girl looks like she knows how to have a good time. So what do you do for your date?
We were going to meet up at a bar was the plan. I got there.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Yeah. Party girl wants to meet up at a place where they serve alcohol?
You knew where this was going. You knew
okay.
where this was going.
I wasn't thinking it was going to be a museum.
Did you set up the date when you were talking to her, like, all right, let's go party? Or were you like, let's go have a cocktail at happy hour?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it wasn't happy hour. It was a little later than that. But I just said, let's meet up for some drinks.
It was aggressive
Okay.
hour.
And so
Okay.
All right.
it started off me getting there a little bit early, and I was nervous because she seemed really cool, and I wanted to seem cool, so I was getting loosened up. I feel like I'm a little funnier, a little more loose when I've had a couple drinks in me.
Yeah.
Of course.
So you're already ahead of her when she shows up. What is it like when she gets there?
It was great. We were laughing, having a great time. It seemed like we were really connecting. She seemed super duper cool.
Good.
Yeah. Well.
Maybe not good.
What happened?
I continued to drink pretty fast and heavily, and we didn't eat. It was around dinner time, and we really didn't eat dinner.
No.
And I don't remember having a single glass of water as well.
No. So you got sloppy.
No.
You are a rookie.
Yeah.
I'm with you, dude. Water's for the weak.
Yuck.
No.
That
right.
is not a cute look. What?
It's
If I
not.
want water, I have a Michelob Ultra,
Yeah,
Oh.
there it is.
That is not it.
Okay, sorry.
Where was Melissa in her drinking?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, honestly.
Oh.
No.
Dude, it was that bad?
Oh,
What do you
buddy.
mean?
Yeah. I kind of browned out, I'll say. I had like memories here and there, but I remember us having fun. Like we were playing like shuffleboard, like bar shuffleboard. We had a lot of fun, but I wasn't really counting her drinks, which maybe I should have tried to like stick with where she was.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
no.
usually a good idea.
One of the last things that I remember is leaving in an Uber.
With her or without her?
Yeah.
I am not 100% sure.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Dang, bro.
She could have fit in the car? I can't believe that Uber even let you in.
I'm pretty good at pulling off being blackout. Like, my friends will always say, like, what, you really? And then
Yeah.
it's a shock to them.
It is a skill. It sounds like you have a high tolerance and you drink a lot.
Oh, man.
But this is still not
So you made
good.
it home?
So I
Uh-oh.
woke up in a random gigantic house that I had never seen before.
What?
Yeah, I was by myself. Didn't
Wait.
recognize anything.
Like,
Cool.
like a suburb house? Like, what type of
Yeah, is
house?
it like furniture and stuff or empty? Like,
It was furniture and stuff. Like, obviously somebody lived there, but it was really, really clean. And whoever lived there is probably pretty well off because it was well maintained and the furniture was really nice.
You
Probably have
broke into
maids.
somebody's house?
was it hers?
These are the questions that I want to know. Like, I want to know the answers to these. Like, that's why I need to get in touch with her.
Do you have
Oh.
any, like, photos on your photo gallery or anything that could give you any clues?
No, none. So I freaked out. I didn't know where I was.
Oh,
So I
my
started
God.
gathering all my stuff, as much of it as I could. I think I left my vape there. But when I was running out the door, there was an older woman that was definitely not Melissa yelling at me.
What?
And I don't really know what she said. So I literally just, like, busted out of the door as fast as I could and ran down the street. And, like, I've texted Melissa a couple times to kind of, like, I mean, yeah, I'd love to see her again. I'd love to take her out on another date if she'll have me. But really, I just want her to connect the dots.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think we all do.
And she still has not responded.
Man, I
This
want to
is
know
gonna be
these
fun.
answers too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd tell you to
God.
like
Yeah.
chill out and hit your vape, but obviously you can't do that.
No,
I can't do that.
don't do that.
I'm crazy anxious because I have no idea if I've made a fool of myself. Like, I don't know what
I
happened.
can guarantee you made a fool out of
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah,
I don't
for
think
sure,
that there's
bro.
any question about that. It's just how you did it.
Yeah, I mean this is like a regular Tuesday night for Alexis.
I go this hard on Thursdays, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse
Wait,
me.
Thursday's the weekend. I mean, to be fair.
Exactly. I keep it classy.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and get to the bottom of it. We're gonna call Melissa and try and get you your second date update right after this.
Thank you.
All right, hold on.
Second date update.
If you're just joining us for the second date, we're talking to probably the biggest partier we've ever had on the show.
Yeah.
At least since Roofer. Who,
Been a while.
if you've never heard of Roofer, he's the type of guy who likes to pregame a funeral. But David, who's on the phone today, might actually have him beat.
Not with nicknames, though. We need
No.
to give
That's
David
true.
a better name.
Yeah.
We'll come up with
Yeah.
one for him. But he did admit that he partied a little bit too hard the night of his date with Melissa. Doesn't remember everything. The weirdest part, though, was waking up the next day in some random nice house in the suburbs where some old lady was trying to like talk to him or yell at him before
Yelling
he
at
ran
him,
out
yeah.
ran out and got out of there.
He doesn't know whose house it was. He doesn't know how he got there. He doesn't even know if his date was in the Uber, for goodness
Yikes.
sakes.
Yeah.
And the worst part is he's been trying to figure out what's gone on, and Melissa won't respond to any of his texts, which is why he's turned to us for help here.
So I realized that talking to you earlier, I did make a mistake. I just realized that Melissa texted me late last night. And
Oh, what?
My heart absolutely dropped out of my shoes because she just texted me, "You need to pay for what you did."
Oh, no, dude.
Is
Was
that
there
a
like a
threat?
sexy emoji after it, maybe, or was it like an angry one?
There was a period at the end.
Oh.
This could have been a puke in the Uber situation.
That's the
Oh.
first thing I thought, Alexis.
Alexa speaks from experience
but he
on that
won't
You've
one.
have
done
good text.
something.
He would have known with his clothes the next morning, though.
Maybe he would have smelled it.
My clothes did not smell great, so
Oh.
anything's possible.
Oh,
So
Okay.
it may be that.
I'm just going
All
to say,
right.
get your credit card ready for the end of this call, David,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
I mean, are you interested in going out with Melissa, really, or do we just want the answers?
I would love to go out with her again. I mean, I think that's why I got so drunk is because I was so nervous.
Did you hear
Okay.
with the last thing Melissa texted?
Yeah, I wouldn't plan on the date.
Yeah.
We'll try and nudge her in that direction,
Okay.
but for now, it's just going to be trying to fill in the blanks for you. We're going to call
Appreciate
her.
it.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hey, we're looking for Melissa.
this is Melissa. Who is this?
Hi, Melissa.
Hey,
Hi.
Hey.
sound like you're in a good mood today. That's nice.
Oh, there are a lot of you.
Yeah,
Hi.
we're a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Oh, I know that show.
You do?
Hey, look
Really?
at you. Look at us.
Hey.
Thanks for listening.
We made it. Melissa knows us.
See, that's weird. Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up? We're
So weird.
Hey,
We're
we're doing a
doing
really bad phone tap on you right now.
worst one we've done.
I'm just kidding.
No, we're doing a second date update because apparently, rumor has it you went out with a guy the other night named David.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah.
God.
You have to dish because I just know that there
Yeah.
is a big story behind whatever went down on your date night.
Background for you is that we've heard some bits and pieces of the night, at least the parts that David remembers, but we're hoping to get some
The
more.
parts that he remembers.
Yeah, it's a little hazy for him, but we heard that you did text him. I think last night he said,
Yeah.
saying that he needed to pay for everything,
For what he did.
for what he did.
But that was so vague. He actually has no idea what you're even referring to.
Yeah, he was on Team Blackout.
But he remembers having a good time with you.
Yeah, and
that's
how
sweet,
pretty
Jeffrey.
you were.
I don't think that he does remember having a good time with me because,
Aw.
so basically, like, we had drinks and then.
Yeah, so let me tell you what he told us
Good.
is that
Okay.
he did drink a little bit more than he wanted to because, again, he was having such a nice time
And he was nervous.
and
Yeah.
thinks you're amazing.
And you're pretty.
But the last thing that he remembers is being in an Uber to he doesn't know where and then waking up in some random house. Can you help us figure out where he went?
Yeah, or just any.
Oh,
Maybe,
my
or even
God.
if you know. I don't know if you know anything.
Yeah, were you
Yeah.
in the Uber?
I was in the Uber. Yeah, he didn't even know if I was in the
you
Uber. Are you serious?
No,
He
had
wasn't
no
sure.
idea.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, just tell us the story if you can.
Was he a mess?
Fine. Okay, so he seemed like he was drinking too much, and I was like, okay, I think it's really time to go. But he could not even tell me his address.
Oh, God.
He'd be like, yeah, let's go. Let's go already.
Oh, no.
Is that a line that you've used before, Jose? Like, I don't know where I live. You better take
Yeah.
me back to your place.
I live where you live.
It could be.
So not cute.
Well-
Oh, so now you're just babysitting this guy and you can't even get him home.
Oh no.
So whose house was it? Was that your house?
I wasn't going to bring him back to my apartment with this, like, dude on a first date who's obviously, like, way too drunk.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, smart move.
So my parents kind of live near the bar.
Stop
Oh
it.
What?
my gosh.
Your
Yeah,
parents?
It was like 1 a.m. I called my parents, who were, needless to say, not happy.
I'm sure.
And my mom has, like, these figurines, and he walked in and, like, my mom went to grab some water, and he, like, started playing with the figurines, and, like, he broke 2 of them.
Oh, my God.
And he was going to be, like, sick, so he, like, asked where the bathroom was, and I, like, brought him to the bathroom, and then he, like, slipped on a vase and, like, broke that, too.
Oh,
He
mess.
was one of those like stumbling
Oh,
messes.
my God.
Yeah, my mom is like, I do not want this person ever in my house again.
Oh no.
So going back to your text that you sent him where you said he needs to pay for everything that he did, I'm assuming that you're referring to all the things he broke in your mom's house?
Yeah,
Oh, so it's
like,
not the Uber.
you broke all this stuff. And, like, I didn't know he had no idea it was my parents' house. I thought he knew that the whole time.
He's learning a lot of stuff the more that you're talking because he's actually listening to this whole thing.
On the phone. Wait, now?
Yeah, remember how the second dates
Yeah.
work? They're listening on the other line.
Oh, I didn't know it was, like, always automatically live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David
so-
wants to talk to you.
So let me start my 3-part apology by first saying
Oh,
That's
three
nice.
bucks.
Are you so shocked that it was her parents' house?
I'm so shocked that she was with me literally the whole time seeing it because I'm really into you, Melissa. I think that you're very attractive. I thought we had a great time.
Well, you're already trying to. It sounds like you're already trying to save it, huh? You're trying to get the
I like
number.
his effort.
I would like to. I mean,
All right.
this is the first time that I've woken up in a date's parents' house.
That is so specific.
you
You can't
remember?
lose that.
Okay. Melissa?
Oh, Melissa.
I'll send you an itemized list of all the things that were broken, and maybe then we can take it from there.
Oh, that sounds like an
Do you
invitation.
think I can come over and apologize to your mom? Like, I appreciate everything she
Definitely
did
not come
as
over.
well.
No,
Like,
no.
Your mom doesn't want to hear from David?
Nope.
I'd go over and give her some flowers, but I don't even remember what part of the city she lives in.
Oh, that's a sweet gesture.
You may want to
Just
check.
walking around with flowers around this area.
You may want to check.
Did I puke in a bathroom in there? No, not this
Knocking
house.
on doors.
No, the next house.
I'd probably check in on how much money you owe first, David, to see if you have any funds left
Yeah,
over for
great.
flowers.
Okay, we're dealing with a lot of like debt collecting and finance stuff. Let's get
Yeah.
back to like the love aspect of this, which I'm sure it still must exist somewhere.
Really?
Melissa, is there a chance that you could look past the mistakes that he made on your first date?
He was wasted.
It's just basically like if you pay my mom back, then you have integrity and you're a cool person enough for doing that then I would consider getting to know you more. But if
This
not,
is going to be an
then
incredible story to tell our kids.
Whoa, wow, wait.
Oh, boy, let's not get ahead
Slow
of
down there, buddy.
Okay. Before you go down that path, we would like to offer to send you out on a second date that we will pay for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that after my debts.
Yeah, contingent
Yeah.
on you paying the mom back first. So
Yeah, I
it's
mean-
up to Melissa.
I would go out with you if you make it right with my mom.
Okay. So maybe you guys could exchange Venmos, make it real hot.
Deal.
Yeah, I'll text you my Venmo after this
Show
call.
me that Cash App QR
All right.
code. girl.
So it sounds like true love is blossoming before our very eyes.
Jeff, I don't know about that.
So just out of curiosity, how much we thinking here? How much do you think that that's going to be?
I don't know, $2 or $3 grand probably.
Oh, I told you those figurines, man.
Ooh.
They were probably antiques.
That's an expensive second date that David's going to be paying for here.
We're going to have to take it out of our wedding.
He's not giving up.
He's a true charmer.
That's
I
the
like
spirit,
it.
buddy. That's the spirit.
There we go.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
It's the Marketer's Report. Today, Capital One's Chief Brand Officer, Mark Mentry, weighs in on building loyalty with customers.
Capital One has really worked to create amazing access moments for our customers. Anywhere from when we have a live event, there be customer events ahead of that. We will do sound check parties so that only Capital One cardholders can get access to, and we can't pull that off without the relationship iHeart has with the artists, with venues to create these really exclusive events, festivals that iHeart puts on, gives Capital One the ability to create those moments. People are passionate about their favorite artists, and so we try to tap into that together.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to all. Every audience, live conversations, trusted influencers, and the insights and data you need to grow. Not just a media company. iHeartMedia is your access company. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.